Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama-reality shows ethala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo, siyakhuluma ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers too. If it's your first time here and you really like our content, subscribe. Also, if you've been here but the subscribe button is still looking black, okay, it means you haven't subscribed. Please do so. I want to talk about these two creators from the two channels, Gossip Cafe and Owami Entertainment, because something is going on there, okay? And I've been trying to figure it out for a few days now, okay? Owami, I think I've spoken about Owami a lot of times on my channel, and I've spoken about how I was introduced to her channel when I started watching her channel, which was a while ago before I even had a YouTube channel myself. With Gossip Cafe, I was introduced to him already when I was on YouTube as a YouTuber. I think I got to know about him during the Josie Tube versus Owami feud, which didn't last very long. It was resolved, but he had done a video about that situation, and I think Josie Tube had mentioned him, and I went and I watched his channel, and I happened to like his channel, so I continued to watch it. He is one of those people that came on YouTube. When I say come on YouTube, I'm talking about his entertainment channel, because I have learned that he's been on YouTube for a while, because he does have another channel besides the entertainment channel or the gossip channel. And he's also been on Facebook for a long time and has a lot of followers there. So I'm going to talk about just this channel, the Gossip Cafe. So basically, his entry to the gossip space has been, he's been like somebody that tries to look at the positive side of things, okay? And he was trying in the beginning to be balanced in his giving of the commentary, and he wasn't trying to come for people, he wasn't trying to shade people, and more especially when it comes to Owami, a lot of the times he would opt for the positive side of things, okay? And there were times when he is talking about Owami or anything that had to do with Owami Entertainment, I would feel like Owami is like his favorite person when it comes to entertainment channels. It almost felt like to me, Owami is somebody that he looks up to, you know. And there was a time even when I thought they must have a personal relationship outside of YouTube, because it always felt like he had some kind of he felt some kind of loyalty towards Owami, and he became at some point like an Owami defender here on YouTube. And there is nothing wrong with that, you guys, because there's a lot of channels here on YouTube, gossip channels here on YouTube, and we can't all take one side on the issues. And you need people that will provide that balance. You know, when things are going negative, you need somebody that is going to take the positive view on things. When we are shading each other, you need somebody to come and say, guys, listen, let's be a little bit matured here. And I felt like he was taking that stance when it came to his content. If you look at a lot of the videos that he did about Owami Entertainment earlier on, and you look at his comment section, you'll find a lot of people that will make comments such as, I like your matured take on things. I like that you are level headed. He will get comments like that, okay? He never ever went hard on Owami. I remember this one time he wasn't happy with something that Owami had said with regards to gay. He had said something about gay people, I think that was the term that she had used, and he had come to make a video and correct something that she had said. And even in that correction, he never came for Owami. He wasn't harsh in his approach. Okay, so it felt to me, I might have been wrong, it felt to me like he had some kind of loyalty towards Owami. Maybe it was a level of respect for her, and he was only gonna go so far when it comes to Owami. And if there was an opportunity to defend Owami, that is what he was going to do. That's how I received him. That's how I understood uh, his channel. That's how I understood that he stood where he stood as a channel, here on YouTube. So now, recently, you guys, he did do a video about Owami after Owami had done a video about Big Guy, updating her viewers on the fact that Big Guy is now a taxi driver. I did a video too. He did a video. I think my stance on what was happening with Owami, maybe a lot of people that have seen and listened to my videos about Owami were not shocked about what my views were on that particular situation. But when I listened and when I watched and listened to his video on the same issue, I was shocked because the energy of the video was different, and the attitude in the video was different, the tone in the video was different. I was surprised by it. He went hard on Owami, which is not something that is very usual when it comes to him. He has never done a video like that, especially when it came to Owami Entertainment. So I was shocked. And I did ask myself if there's a possibility that they had a falling out outside of YouTube with Owami, because remember, I said earlier that I had made a conclusion that there is possibly a relationship between the two of them outside of YouTube. Maybe they know each other. That's why it feels like in his video there is some kind of loyalty towards Owami. So now when he was coming with this video and the energy was different and the attitude was different and the tone was different, in my mind, I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking, did these two have a falling out of some sort that we don't know about? Because it did feel different. Okay, had it been any other creator, I probably would have thought, okay, there's nothing wrong here, because he is not the only one that did a video about that situation of a Big Guy driving a taxi, and how wrong it was for Owami to actually talk about that in the way that she talked about it, and how a lot of us thought it was unnecessary to update her viewers about, Big Guy's employment status. But it was surprising to have him make a video like that. The energy of the video was surprising for me. It was shocking, actually, because I thought, what has changed from that video? Okay. And then I don't know the difference in terms of like how long it took for him to do the short, but he also after that video did a short where he was talking to the ninjas, and he said to the ninjas, he is hoping that because they were coming for him on that video that he had done about the Texas situation, and he was coming for them in the shot and saying that he is hoping that they've supported Owami with the masterclass. They've paid for the masterclass. He's hoping that they did not do what they did with not supporting Owami with the saloon situation. He doubts that they're watching the adverts when it comes to Owami's video. He was really like coming for the ninjas. So that made me go back honestly to his video to see what were these horrible comments that the ninjas had put on his videos. Unless you guys, he is deleting some of the comments, which he has a right to on his channel. You can delete comments if you don't like them. You can block people from your channel. Unless he's done that, there's no comment there that I felt like was really that horrible, And that's a thing that becomes very confusing for me, because if I go to that video, there are people that do not agree with him, okay? But I don't feel like they are going that hard on him like the ninjas do sometimes, okay? So this was my conclusion, honestly, for me, because I felt like maybe because Gossip Cafe was not used to the ninjas even slightly coming for him, because for the longest time he was for Owami. He was the defender of Owami, and he was the one that was always looking at the positive side when it comes to Owami's content. So he never really had to deal with the ninjas like some of us. Like, we know when we do videos about Owami, the ridiculousness that you have to deal with under your videos. We are used to it. And so for him, it was the first time that he was getting those kind of comments under his video, because it was the first time that he had a video that had that type of energy in it. I feel like he should have expected it, you know, but maybe it's unreasonable for me to think that he should have expected it because he's never dealt with it. When I do a video about Owami, I know it's not as bad as it used to, because I think people understand now, the ninjas understand now, that if there is a content to do about Owami, I'm gonna do a video about Owami. I don't care what you feel about it. If there's content for me there, I'm gonna do that video. But there's always one or two ridiculous comments that you have to deal with. It's something that you expect when you do content on Owami, and I feel like with him, he wasn't used to that. And so the comments that are on under his video are not that bad, but because maybe he is not used to dealing with the ridiculousness, you know. Some of the comments would even be blocked by YouTube if you go on the blocked, because you can block the comments yourself, but there are comments that YouTube will block them for you because they are inappropriate. If you go there and open those comments, most of them will come from the videos that I have made about Owami. That's how ridiculous they get sometimes. So I feel like with him, he just wasn't used to that. So when I look at those comments, I'm like, these comments were not that bad that it could start a feud that we're basically having right now. So he made the short, and I guess Owami felt the need to respond under his comment section, because I feel like maybe she felt like she was being attacked, but not just her, but also her viewers. But so Owami did go and comment under that shot, you guys, which is what has created now this separation between mom and son, basically, because it just feels like that for me, like, because he has always been somebody that was for Owami. It's even weird now to see them have that back and forth, because I had assumed that they probably do have a relationship away from YouTube or something, or they just have an understanding that I'm never gonna say anything negative about you. I don't know, you guys, but this is what the comment from Bodley Owami says. It says, actually, this is under the shots that he had done. It says, actually, ninjas give me everything, the loyalty and how they support me through watching my ads. Shows in my revenue. Remember, he had said that he doubts if they watch Owami's adverts. You bringing my salon is such a low blow, and I do hope you get everything you're looking for, because it seems you have started looking hard. Have the day you deserve. Okay, that's a shade. Okay. So that was Owami under the video. Listen, I don't believe that Owami comments on every video that is made about her. And it's hard to know, honestly, which videos she chooses to comment on. Maybe if the video bothers her too much, then she decides to comment. I don't know, you guys. I've made many videos about Owami. She never comments on any of those videos. I don't know if this one really bothered her that much, Or maybe the reason that she is commenting on this one is because maybe they did have some sort of an understanding between the two of them before. There's something personal going on with them. Maybe they had a friendship outside of YouTube. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. There was an assumption that I had always made that he has some kind of loyalty towards him. Okay. So this is how he replies. He said, "Don't comment about things without understanding the context. You closed your closed salon has nothing to do with the context. I still like your work ethics and draw inspiration from lots of your videos as a big YouTuber. You just act like your followers whom you don't call out for vile behavior. I am one of your realistic followers who is able to say no to some of your uncalled for content and context. By the way, I will never come for your closed business because I know how it feels. The context was your followers should stop defending you in everything you say or do, even if it's vile. If something is wrong, it should be addressed instead of going crazy on every comment. They should use that energy to do more to support your other avenues. If you feel that is being low on the salon line, if you feel that that is being low on your salon line, I am sorry. Maybe I used the wrong tone. Okay. So here it is, you guys. I mean, I guess maybe the video did bother Owami to a point where she felt the need to address this, or maybe she was bothered by the fact that Gossip Cafe is actually coming for the ninjas, and she felt the need that she wanted to defend the ninjas. Like you can hear in the comment, Gossip Cafe said that he was not coming for Owami's business. I don't know. His intention might not have been to come for Owami's business, but I feel like he definitely did come for her business when he said that, I hope that you are supporting her, unlike that time when you didn't support her salon. He did come for her business. Maybe his intention was not to do so, but he definitely did that, you guys. So I do want to mention, you guys, that I think one of the things that I always see, especially when it comes to Owami commenting on other people's videos, if under that video that she's commenting on, there is a comment on, there's a comment from Tamara Kenham. Tamara, Owami will make sure to reply on that comment. Okay. Tamara, remember the feud that we saw between Owami and Ricky of Church Reality, and Tamara was in the mix in that beef. Okay. And so Owami, I've noticed that if she's commenting on the video and on that video there is a comment from Tamara, she will go on that comment to reply specifically on that comment. So Tamara had earlier on, this is like 2 weeks ago, when she said, yes, tell them, Chomi, Owami's ninjas are so vile. They're not willing to listen to reason, but are ready to attack. I also hope they support their fave. Okay, this is what Owami said. But when you still can't be hating Batong after how many years, Tamara? Move on. Listen, you guys, I think it's funny to me that this whole thing, she thinks that Utamara should move on, but the whole thing actually was started by everybody thinking that Owami needs to move on from Big Guy. So I think we can conclude that basically everybody needs to move on at this point. I think we all agree on that, you guys. Listen, I think that earlier on today, which will be yesterday for you, Gossip Cafe had posted that he really wanted to do a video to respond to Owami about the comment that she made, and I'm guessing that he is feeling like even though he responded, maybe he didn't do justice with the response. Honestly, you guys, I don't know, something is going on with Gossip Cafe, and it's surprising to me how this has turned out between him and Owami, because honestly, like I said, he was the biggest supporter of Owami. So I'm interested just to hear him out in terms of like what has changed in terms of his stance on Owami, and why they say that you mustn't say why the 360 why the 180, and also, did something personal happen between the two of them? Because at points now I'm feeling like it's personal. Listen, I would have preferred for Gossip Cafe to remain where he was in terms of the type of content he was doing, where I felt like he was providing that balance, you know. And but then again, you can't control a creator. If he feels like he wants to be able to do those videos where he is coming hard for people, then he should be able to do it. But one thing also that he needs to realize is that when you go hard on people, the comment section goes hard on you too. So you have to be prepared. If your video is going hard on a creator, then the creator followers, they're coming for you. You have to expect it. It's balanced like that. So if you're just going to be wishy-washy and try to remain positive and be lovey-dovey in your videos, that's what you're going to get from the viewers too. But also, if you say there's videos where I'm going to be going hard and I'm going to be throwing shade is coming back at you, and you have to be ready with the comebacks. I know for sure, you guys, that it's not pleasant for either of them. I know when you're going through, when you have a back and forth with somebody on YouTube, it's not pleasant. So I do wonder how this is going to end. But I'm definitely very, very surprised that we are where we are when it comes to those two creators. I do genuinely feel like Gossip Cafe had intentions of being Owami's supporter, and I don't know, something has gone wrong somewhere where it just didn't work. I don't know if it's that video that he did, or he changed his mind about something when it came to Owami, but something has definitely changed, and his energy is just feeling different recently. And maybe we'll hear from him. I wish that he would do that video that he said he was planning to do, because maybe we would understand where he is and what is the cause of the energy shift in his channel when it comes to Owami Entertainment. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to comment on. Please tell me what you think about this in the comment section. You can check out Owami's channel on Boldly Owami. She's no longer on, for now, she's not on Owami Entertainment, and also Gossip Cafe. If you want to see those videos that I was talking about and the shorts, you can check out his channel. And anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntanda kakhulu.